all feels like gold. Gold to me. Might not be a diamond, but it shines. It all feels like gold. Gold to me. It ain't lost in silence. It's all good to me. Sing it. To me, it lost in silence. To me, all feels like gold. To me, it lost in silence. It's all good to me. Sing it, it's all good to me. Sing it, oh to me. Sing it, it's all good to me. Feels like gold. To me, sing it. All feels like gold. Oh, to me. It lost in silence. It's all good to me. All feels like gold. Oh, to me. It lost in silence. It's all good to me. 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 So good to me, so good to me, so good to me.
Chicago, Illinois. Nation for the Pacers. Full of talent, it's the Lithuanian big man, Jonas Valanciunas. And he tries to wheel his team to victory as they await tip-off at United Center. Pacers, Bulls. Coming up next. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony. GA, it's...
Thank you, Kevin.
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Here we go. We've got Bridges. TJ McConnell is out there with Whitehead. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. And for the Bulls, Thompson is out there with Ball. Then there's Whiteside. And it's LeBron James. And Harrell's in at the 4 slot. Pass to McConnell. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
Whitehead passes to Sabonis. Beyond the arc. Whitehead's shot is off. Bridges against LeBron. Harrell kicks to LeBron. And he drives in. And the dunk by James.
What a sudden drive by LeBron. The defense doesn't get any chance to react.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bridges passes to Sabonis. McConnell with it. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Bridges for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Whitehead, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
And the dunk by James.
He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Ball against McConnell. Now, here's Sabonis. Guarded closely. McConnell scanning the floor. Over ball. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
He goes up again. James. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Whitehead, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the dump by LeBron.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
The pass to Sabonis. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Chicago leading by 5. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Inside, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
James finds Harrell. It's LeBron with the drive.
Coming off the pick, LeBron, great composure. Knows what he wants, and that's the score.
Pacers trail by 7.
Chicago foul. That's his first.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
McConnell against Ball. McConnell passes to Valanciunas. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all. And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
LeBron outside. Whiteside dishes to Harrell. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron drives in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Indiana making a change here. Carter's checked in.
It's hard to intimidate Whiteside because he's usually the guy on the end doing the intimidating.
Here's Sabonis. Back to McConnell. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They get it back. Pass to Whitehead. The 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Whitehead's got 5 now.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
That one good for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots, You have to want to make the effort.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Zubac is checked in for the Pacers. Carter left side. Back to McConnell. Kicks to Bridges. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Outside, Levine. Drills it from outside.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Bridges outside. Passes it to Whitehead. Off with the layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Baisley's checked in for Indiana. To the middle, here's Jackson, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Here's Carter. They get it back. Zubac doesn't go that time.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Raptors. Jackson against McConnell. Pass to Whitehead. Carter down low to end the run. Basket counts.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
And Wendell Carter Jr.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Wendell Carter.
13 foul. Pacers substitution.
Here's McConnell.
Cody Zeller.
He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Baisley. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Now here's Levine. D right on him. And Levine throws it down.
Puts the body control on full display. Levine's good at adjusting to contact.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Pacers. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 17-point game. To the paint. Here's Baisley. No good with the layup.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin. particularly here to start the game.
And the jam by Levine.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. A look at the field. Now a chance to hear LeBron James expound on
more delicate than defense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Cody Zeller. Whitehead out there with TJ McConnell. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Baisley into the 3 spot. Here's Baisley. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. It's tipped. And the pass to Romero. Back to Levine. Here he goes. And the jam by Levine.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
And Indiana making a change here. Valanciunas has checked in. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Neely Kina kicks to Jackson. Neely Kina passes to Jackson. Down low. Here's Romero. It's rebounded by Indiana. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Whitehead passes to Zeller. Here's Whitehead. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Oh, the power on that
So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Pacers have gone up. In the second quarter. Obviously that needs to change. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Cody Zeller, and it's Bridges in for Baisley. And the rejection by Jackson.
Jonas Valanciunas.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
Pass to Sabonis. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
For Indiana, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
On the wing, Levine. He's got 19. Great communication on the alley-oop.
I mean, a great decision by Zach LaVine. Could have forced one up, but he's trying to keep his teammates involved.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Passes it to Sabonis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Kick out to Levine. He dishes it to Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Here's Sabonis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the rejection by James. From 12 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's McConnell. Bridges against Ball to end the drought. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 6 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Carter on the wing. And Whiteside sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Tony Snell check in for the Pacers. Burke comes in for T.J. McConnell.
Trey Burke.
Bridges kicks to Burke. Four on the clock. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, James. Defended by Bridges. LeBron against Bridges. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Whiteside kicks to James. Back to Whiteside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Zubac is checked in for Sabonis. Now here's Burke. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Carter with the bucket.
Nice physicality from Wendell Carter Jr. there. Shrugging off the contact and finishing strong.
James looking around. Inside. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by James. LeBron's got his third assist on the night. The pass to Zubac. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Ball. Burke with it. Lets it fly. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's LeBron with the try.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
Down the Pacers with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Bridges dishes to Carter, and the shot goes down.
Carter Jr.
Carter's got 6.
Assisted.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bryant to the hoop, and LeBron throws it down.
Sometimes you have to sit back and enjoy the show. LeBron James is a legend. Appreciate what we are watching.
Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Snell finds Burke. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Pacers substitution.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Primo, no good. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we set.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He ended up with 19 points and 4 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to attack.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers' first half?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebound and battle. Win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Chicago right now, they've got JaVale McGee, Parker out there with LeBron James. Then it's Thompson, and it's Ball in at the guard position. LeBron outside. To the paint, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide-open teammates.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Driving in, here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Thompson surveying the floor. Parker outside. LeBron tries in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
The aggressive mindset. LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Here's Whitehead. Here's Valanciunas. Whitehead passes to Sabonis. Bridges outside.
Indiana foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his fourth personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Bridges against LeBron. The feed to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
The defense keeping its attention on LeBron. He hits the roller in stride.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McGee with the block.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
McConnell passes to Whitehead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. For Indiana, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And so he hits both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Sabonis. McGee with the block.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
LeBron outside. Driving.
Oh, did you see that? Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Whitehead. McGee with the block. LeBron passes to Thompson. Bucket is good. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Thompson. Whitehead's shot is off.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
LeBron against Sabonis. And the dunk by Parker.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
McConnell against Ball to the inside. Sabonis kicks to Valanciunas. McGee with the block. James outside. And James throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And the jam by Levine.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Stolen by Levine. Here's Romero. Back to Levine. Pass to Romero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
The officials are all over that one.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Bulls?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Carter, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Zeller comes in for Bridges. And it's Burke in for Whitehead. Clock at 6. Pass to Burke, looking to end the run. Rebound by the Bulls.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Driving to the basket. Burke and Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
To the middle, here's Romero. Knocked loose. McConnell against Dunn. Kick out to Levine. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Here's Romero. Good work defensively by Carter. The Pacers shooting only 21% from the field so far. Here's Baisley, and the rejection by Jackson. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Carter. 1:57 left to play here in the third, and Burke has it in the corner. Pass to Carter. Over Jackson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Levine. Carter outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Indiana, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
Outside, Levine. Inside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Primo. Dunn covering. The shot by Primo, no good. The Bulls shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Baisley passes to Carter. Here's Zeller. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. Zubats is checked in for Cook. Zeller's gone 1 of 3 on the night.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Green passes to Romero. Levine up top. He's got 21. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Primo. With 4 seconds on the clock, they grab their own miss.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring. And a moment now as we take a look at our assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Oh, Wagner out there with Ivica Zubats. Then there's Burke. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Primo in at the 2 guard. Burke kicks to Zubats. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 10-footer. Chicago grabs the miss.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And Levine, here we go. Missed inside. Stolen by Levine. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Down low, Romero. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Burke with the ball for Indiana. And there's the pass to Primo. There's the dish to Snell. Takes it inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
Levine can't hit.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Here's Snell. Got a piece of it. Outside, Levine. Going inside.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Burke with it. He's against Green. Pass to Primo. Back to Snell. Passes to Primo. Takes a 3. Bounce pass Wagner. And the dunk by Zubats.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Chicago calls timeout, and we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
The Pacers making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. James finds Whiteside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so here is Indiana. And here is Burke. Pass to Primo. And the shot goes in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Thompson outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Harold, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
How many times have we seen this? Harold getting his points in the screen and roll.
Here's Primo. Over Thompson. Looking to get it going. And Valanciunas with the layup. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Wagner with it. Harrell on him. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by LeBron.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Burke. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. James outside. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
James outside. Right side, the pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen. To the inside. And it's Wagner missing. And for the Bulls, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. The drive by James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And there's the drive and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Valanciunas, good.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
James outside. And LeBron throws it down hard.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Burke. Here's Valanciunas. And Whiteside sends it back. Ron right side. And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
And Indiana shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Up top, Burke. He's covered by Ball. Valanciunas dishes to Burke. 3-pointers. Now, that one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists in the game.
3-point. You can't forget about Snell's deep shot. He relishes torching defenses from there.
Ball kicks to James. To the paint. And the jam by Whiteside. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Back to Burke. Fades back, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Bulls making a change here. McGee's checked in. Baisley's checked in for the Pacers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For LeBron.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
The pass to Baisley. McGee with the block. James outside. Out to Thompson. McGee, the pass to LeBron. Back to McGee. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it. And Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew,